is learning how to be able to let go of tension. Because when you let go of tension inside of your body, you can let go of the emotions that is trapped inside. That feeling that you feel that is discomfortable, uncomfortable, that anxiety, you all know what that feeling feels like. You all know this uncomfortable feeling when you can't sit still and you have to go and grab this constantly. Put it away, sit there, do nothing, and feel it. Okay? Sit there, do nothing, and feel it. That feeling. If you don't know what it is, try it. Put this away, put this thing away, and sit there and do nothing. And I promise you, within minutes or less, you will feel it. Okay? You may start off by listening to the thoughts in your head, bring the attention into your body, and feel it. That feeling. Okay? If anybody's confused about what this is, try that and you will know within minutes. That's simple. There's nothing complicated about that. You don't need no machines, nothing. You don't need to see a doctor. That. So now that feeling of uncomfortableness, we call it uncomfortable. We can call it pain, discomfort. We can label it in a lot of ways. That feeling is what all people are avoiding, wanting to cover up, wanting to get rid of, or wanting to feel better on. Most people will go ahead and do something in their life to get rid of that feeling or to cover it up. So therefore, all the motivations in our life is to make ourselves feel better. If we can get rid of that feeling, and we can, now all the things we do is a natural expression coming from our authentic self and not coming from a fear-based, uncomfortable self, okay, the manufactured self, the egoic self. And the way that we get rid of that feeling is to let go of the energy in the body that is creating that feeling. That's the step one. It's not the only step, but that is the first step. Because when we let go of the energy that's inside, that's creating that feeling, that energy inside your body is going to stop feeding the mind. It's going to stop feeding your mind to think in the same way as those feelings. If you ever notice that happening, it's happening to everybody. All you have to do is pay attention if you haven't noticed, and you will see that the way that you think, your thoughts, the perception of your thoughts, the perspective of your thoughts is exactly aligned with the way that you feel. Okay? So when we change the feeling by letting go of that energy and allowing the feeling to go ahead and be gone from the body, we let go of the energy, we let go of the fuel that is backing up those negative thoughts. When we let go of the energy inside the body, that uncomfortable energy, naturally, we will feel inner peace. We don't feel inner peace by trying to create inner peace. We feel inner peace by feeling into the body, being aware of those uncomfortable feelings, and letting go of tension so we can let go of those feelings in the body. That's how we create inner peace. Okay? I'm going to say that one more again. Feel into your body. Pay attention to the sensations inside of your body. Relax and let go. Don't fight the sensations that are inside of your body. When you stop fighting them and you start to relax into them, they can start to become released. When they are released, you stop fueling thoughts, negative thoughts. They lose its energy source. And now you can go ahead and change your thoughts. I'm sure you have thoughts that you want to change. I'm sure you have certain ways that you want to think, that you want to see yourself, that you want to see your life. And if you're struggling to be able to see it in that way, it's because you haven't changed the energy in your body. And you haven't changed the energy in your body is because your body is holding on to that energy. And so we stop that right away by learning how to relax, learning how to let go of the tension. When we do, we let go of the energy in the body. Now our thoughts become accessible for us to go ahead and change because we stop fueling them. It's like you try to stop a car when the engine is on full blast and you're gassing it. So you first put it in neutral. But just because you put it in neutral, there's still a lot of speed. It doesn't just automatically stop. You built momentum, so it's still going. Especially if it's kind of going downhill, you may still have some power. So it's still going to go for a little while. But because you disable the engine, it's just a matter of time before it comes to a complete stop. And so we always start off with the foundation. We're going to disable the engine, and the engine for negative thinking is in the body, and it's the emotions. So we stop the emotions by releasing the tension. And I repeat this over and over and over again because some of these things, it could sound very complicated. And when you hear it the first time, it may not click. But when you hear it 7, 8, 10 times in different perspectives, suddenly there might be a light bulb that will go off. So for some of you guys that it went off the first time, awesome. But for some of you guys that you need to listen to it 10, 15, 50 times, that's why I'm saying it over and over and over. Okay. Once it goes off, once it clicks, once you have this realization, oh, right, you can start to trace it into your life and you start to remember that when you are upset, when you're stressed, you now can remember and notice the tension. Now you're at that first step. Now you can start to pursue at letting it go. You start to become aware. You're not in this cycle anymore. You are now stepping outside of the cycle and you can start to look at it and you can start to stop it. Until then, you're caught up and there's nothing you can do. Okay. Until you start to be able to see what's happening. This is allow you to be able to see. Okay. So connect to the body, feel the sensation. Okay. Let go of the tension. Anytime when you're stressed, connect to that. Even when you're not. This is a practice that you want to do when you are actually not stressed, not upset. Because when you're upset, it's much harder to go ahead and look at it. And because your thoughts are very, very loud and they're taking away your attention. When your attention is trying to be in your body to feel the sensation, but your mind is very, very loud and you are angry at somebody, angry at a situation, it's hard to go ahead and stop that voice inside your head to bring the attention to your body. It becomes very, very difficult. Now, with practice, when you train on how to do this, you can do it. It's not going to be difficult at all. You just go, shut it, boom, bring it in there, breathe, 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 let go, done. But when you haven't practiced on that and you try it, it's going to be very difficult. So that's why what you do is you practice this and you practice this every single day.